It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Sacramento Kings. Looking at the Kings, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Rajon Rondo. I think they're still searching for someone to step to the plate.
Well, to say the deal changes the look and feel of this franchise is stating the obvious. I mean, they are a vastly different team than they were a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than the short-term.
Exactly. I mean, trading away a player with his talents is clearly a big-picture deal. I mean, you have to balance fit and talent as well as upside, and then to throw in the financial consideration. So this is more than just about the player.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Allison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. Caspi is out there with King. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Collison. Kings on D. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Now the Kings with it. We played just over a minute here in the first. And he gets the bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
All right, Doris. Now here's Cousins, following the miss by Brooke Lopez. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Young. That's short off the rim.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Caspi dishes to Cousins. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's McCollum. Here's Young. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Collison, the pass to McLemore. There's the pick. Back to Collison. Down low, here's King. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And whenever Freak finds himself in New York, Clark, you can always bet on seeing his mom and dad in the stands watching him play.
Well, Freak is somewhat the pride of New York with his roots and ties to the city. When they own you, they embrace you, you're theirs. And it's always nice to see a player getting that kind of love from his hometown fans.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Collison. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Brooklyn trailing. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Jack kicks to Lopez. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lopez has got 6 points. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Collison dishes to Caspi. Pass to Cousins. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, what a nice-looking shot. DeMarcus Cousins getting it done.
Now Jack. His last outing, he had 8 points. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Cousins. Collison against Johnson. Kicks to McLemore. And he feeds it to Cousins. And he banks in the layup.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here is Jack. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Unloads from 13. No good off the front iron. Kings leading now by 4. Now the dish to Caspi. Young with the steal. Collison against Jack. Young sets a screen for Jack, and it's Young at the elbow. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Cousins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. It's stolen by McLemore. And here we go, McLemore.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Jack. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Some solid D here from King. Kings leading now by 4. Collison kicks to Cousins. Out left to the wing. Young against King. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for McCollum. And it's Livingston in for Jarrett Jack. Sacramento also making some changes. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. And it's Clarkson in for McLemore. And the Kings making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. You know, think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there.
Now here's King. 37 points in the win against Charlotte.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
5 to shoot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Here's Clarkson after Joe Johnson's score. Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Here's Bellinelli. 6-point game.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Johnson outside. It's tipped. Here is Caspi. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clarkson with the ball. There's the pick. Bellinelli passes to King, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here is Livingston. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out to the right wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there. Kings leading now by 6. Passes it to King. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets. There we go, fans. That was your Brooklyn Nets.
Nets trail by 8. Livingston kicks to Caldwell Pope. Dishes it to Bargnani. And it's King with the rebound. And here are the Kings now. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. .158 left to play here in the first.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Livingston dishes to Johnson. Shoots from the baseline, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
From the baseline, got a piece of it.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Shot's good. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Picked by Bargnani. Livingston passes to Bargnani. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Bargnani's got his first basket. Kings leading now by 10. Here's the screen. And that one good from Clarkson.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on that one. Brandon Bass is checked in for Sacramento.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. .29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bass with the screen. Clarkson passes to Holt. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 19 seconds left in the first. Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He kicks to Bargnani. The fader. And that's not going to go.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your Nets dancer.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think?
It's just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
In for the Nets. Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Livingston in for Jarrett Jack. And then for Sacramento, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. King comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's Clarkson in for Casper. They got Johnson. Bargnani is out there with Robinson. And there's Livingston. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Kings?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Nets trail by 9. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He had 37 points and really controlled the glass, pulling down over 20 rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Picked by Bargnani. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Kings. In third, the Nets.
Well, these two teams have been consistent all season, thanks to having several great shooters on both squads. I think they've had great offensive game plans, as well as understanding how to get the ball to their best shot makers.
The pass to Holt. Feeds it to Bellinelli. for three. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And here are the Kings now. Back to King. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now, here is Bargnani. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's the feed to Bargnani. It's deflected. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now. Third in field goal percentage. Sixth in opponent points per game. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And let's give them some credit for that outstanding shooting percentage as well. I mean, they're working hard to take the smart shots, not just the first shot that presents itself. And I think that's really paying off.
And he gets it to go. Nets trail by 13. Here is Livingston. He dishes it to Robinson. To the middle, Bargnani, and he dunks it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And so here's Sacramento. After the basket by Brooklyn. Now Bellinelli. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
And checking out the numbers for the Beast. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's getting around 28 points per, 20 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement. Run something on the offensive end.
Take a look at the Kings. They hold the
Throw
first
down
place spot
inside.
in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Thunder, a half game back.
And checking out Sacramento, what a start to the season it's been for them. I mean, it has taken them no time to find that rhythm. They have looked fantastic from day one.
And, Greg, we knew they had potential, but thought it would take a while. What's been surprising is how quickly they've made it happen.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the Kings pick up two. Kicks it out to Bargnani. Just two to shoot. And it's Bargnani again missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to King. Shoots from 12. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Johnson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. That's good.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And here's Clarkson. He has 5. To the paint. It's tipped. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Johnson's got the ball. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the middle, here's King. Robinson with the block. Johnson wide open, he fires. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Bellinelli for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Kings lead by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
On the court for Sacramento. Allison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. King is up there with Caspi. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. For Sacramento, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And that one misses. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Young. Young sets a screen for McCollum. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Collison kicks to Caspi. Cousins with a screen on Jack. Collison dishes to Cousins. Here's King. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Johnson can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 10. King, the pass to Collison. Kicks it to McLemore. Collison against Jack. Cousins with a screen for Collison. At the elbow, it's Cousins. And the shot falls short this time.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got his 7th assist in the game.
I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Outside Collison. He feeds it to Cousins. Baseline J on the way. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Cousins has got 8 points. Nets trail by 10. Jack dishes to Johnson. Screen by Young. Johnson kicks to McCollum. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. The Nets have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Cousins, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Jack. There's the dish to McCollum. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 11.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now here's McLemore. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. Flews off the pick and hammers it home.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
yes,
bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your next dancer.
And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Kings in second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is
Cousins against Lopez. Inside, here's Young. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
Thaddeus Young. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Collison. Collison off the pick from King. Rejected by Young. They recover it. Cousins. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's McCollum. Nice spin off the left rim and in. McCollum's got 13. Sacramento leading by 5. Outside Collison. There's a good screen. Passes it to Cousins. Can't hit. Good D by Lopez.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Johnson kicks to McCollum. Lopez a screen. McCollum passes to Young. No good. And the Kings going the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Collison with it. Now Jack defending. Here is Caspi. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Collison. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Kings lead by 7. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Johnson outside. Screened by Young. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Collison against Jack. Outside Collison. There's the pass to King. Here's Cousins. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the shot is good.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Brandon Bass is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Now here's Collison. Bass, a screen on Jack. Collison, the pass to King. Puts it up from 17. Bass can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jack with it. Picked up by Collison. Here's McCollum. Got a hand on it. McLemore with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Now Bass. Dishes to McLemore. To the middle. And it's sent back by Lopez. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bargnani is checked in for Joe Johnson. And the Kings also making a change. Clarkson, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And here is Jack. They set the pick. Inside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. That's good. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Nets trail by 4. Feeds it to McCollum. Here's Bargnani. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he has groove.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Johnson is out there with Bargnani. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Jack in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Now here's Collison. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Jack's got it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And that one's good. 10 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Johnson kicks to Jack. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. The feed to Lopez. Some solid defense from King.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here is Caspi. Back to Cousins. Clock at 4. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Nets leading by 4. Johnson with it. Picked up by Collison. Picked by Bargnani. Here's Jack. Goes up from the top of the key. Lopez, no luck. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Nets ball.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Jack. Lopez, a screen on Collison. Here's Jack. Knocks down the 10-footer. Jack's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, he's got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. The full throttle ahead.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Collison dishes to McLemore. McLemore off the pick from King. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Now here's McCollum. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. McLemore's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
Now here's Collison. Down low, here's King. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really an extraordinary game for the Beast. He's got 19 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
He's not a very good free throw shooter, but what a game he's having at the line right now.
Jack passes to Lopez. He kicks to McCollum. Lopez a screen. Off the screen. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. 15 points for C.J. McCollum.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Collison kicks to McLemore. McLemore off the pick from King. McLemore dishes to Cousins. Collison for 3. Here's King. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
First free throw is good.
Andrea Bargnani.
And so he makes both from the line.
And he's doing a great job at the charity stripe. It's easy to overlook, but those freebies can make the difference.
Outside Collison. There's a screen. Pass to King. Back to Collison. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from King.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Nets leading by 4. Jack passes to Johnson. Pick by Bargnani. Johnson kicks to Bargnani. Lopez drives in, and he gets it to go. Lopez has got 9 points here in the second half.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Jack against Collison. In the corner, it's McLemore. Wide open. The shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Bargnani sets the screen for Johnson. And he makes good on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here is Caspi. Back to Collison. He dishes it to Cousins. The Kings need to get off a shot here. No good from Caspi. From deep, McLemore. Sacramento again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Johnson kicks to Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Nets making a switch here. Young's checked in. So it's Sacramento now. 8-point game. Outside Collison. Pass to Cousins. Unloads from 9. And he gets it to go. Here's Jack. Johnson outside. Lopez inside. He's against King. Lopez, no luck. The Kings trail by 6. Passes it to King. Kicks to Caspi. King against Lopez. Here's Cousins. Rebounded by the Nets.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Collison against Jack. Stolen by Collison. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's King. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kings got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Screen by Young. Johnson attacking. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now here's McLemore. He's guarded by Johnson. Collison with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's King. And that one's good. King's got 44.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
King with the steal. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Cousins. To the wing on the left. Here's McLemore. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. McLemore's got it all tied up now for the Kings. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And the Kings with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now Caspi. Caspi gets the screen from King to the middle, off the screen, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
No good from Jack. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The dish to McLemore. Here's Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, 12 points and also a block shot.
Good on both.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Now here is Jack. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I like the work they've been doing in the low post, too. I mean, we've seen a lot of points coming on the inside all day.
2 minutes.
Now here's Collison. There's the pass to King. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. Brooklyn trailing. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Cousins. McLemore dishes to Collison. That's good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside Jack. Lopez a screen. And Jack kicks to Lopez. And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Young. Shot clock at 5. King with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Some excellent numbers in this one for Young. 12 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Outside Collison. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. In. Come on.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Now here is Jack. He feeds it to Lopez. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Here's Collison to the left side wing. Here's Cousins. It's good.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach is going over with his team. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
Good.
Lopez.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Young in the corner. The three. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear. And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
Oh, he hits it. How about that
Big time. Big time.
And that, guys, that's one.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Kings. Allison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. King is up there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Caspi in at the 3 spot. And yes, sir, that one drops. 15 points now for Jack. The Kings trail by 4. Collison, the pass to McLemore. Collison with the screen for McLemore. Collison against Jack. Young with the steal. Here's Johnson. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Pass to King. The shot from the low post is good. King's got 52 points.
This is one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
And Jack kicks to Johnson. Lopez a screen. Jack dishes to McCollum. Fires from deep. And it's King with the rebound. The Kings trail by 4. Collison with it. Now Jack defending. Here is Caspi. Dishes it to Cousins. Out to the right wing. Kings moving the ball around. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
Freak. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from King. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Outside Jack. Kicks it out to Johnson. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento.
The Kings trailing. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Caspi, and he hits it to tie the game up.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Jack passes to McCollum. Lopez sets a screen for McCollum. Lopez right side. Hits the jumper in space. Lopez has got 24.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And Caspi kicks to Cousins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. Jack dishes to Lopez. It's deflected. Floats one. Here's King, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Back to Collison. Feeds to McLemore. Over to the left wing. Lopez against Cousins. And that one's good. Cousins has got 19 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
The shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Nets have gotten off to a 4-for-8 start from the field in overtime. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Young pass to McCollum. Screen by Young. Off the screen. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Sacramento's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Collison off the pick from King. A nice shot by Collison.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance.
Okay, guys, the clock is our enemy now.
I don't think there's any
time to
question
focus
about
up
that.
and know your roles. Trust each other to make the play. Freak, you got the look. Take us home.
Lopez inside, guarded by King. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Johnson kicks to Jack. A 3-ball. Sacramento grabs the miss. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
A tough break there, Kevin, but frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
King with the block. So the Kings win it. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on. They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Darren, obviously this team is playing well right now. Is this the kind of season you expected to have?
Yeah, I thought so. You know, we worked hard, and we have a lot of good players. We have a big depth. Anybody can come in and, you know, put any double-digit numbers up. But I foresee it. We just got to continue to work and continue to improve.
Darren, thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. What'd you think, Shaq?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
Ernie, that is the definition.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, they won their last matchup, that game against the Knicks in New York. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And here in the early going, some teams already fulfilling their potential while others struggling out of the gate. Shaq, how big a deal are these initial outcomes?
Ernie, let me tell you something. I hated losing, period. Didn't matter if it was early, late, whatever.
It's a road game for the Kings, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. And, of course, Rajon Rondo. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him, and I bet it helps him right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help him long term.
Well, we'll see. Because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right, but we'll see how long it takes and whether this new look roster can gel.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Sacramento, Allison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. DeMarcus Cousins out there with King. And it's Caspi in at the small forward. Now here's Thompson following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Collison. It's stolen by McLemore. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now, here's Marshall. 14 points from him the last game against the Knicks in New York. Inside, Okafor. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
Here's Collison. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
McLemore, no good. And Thompson kicks to Marshall. Here's Bowman. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The dish to Cousins. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Marshall with it, picked up by Collison. Marshall dishes to Okafor. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Nice D from Cousins. And the pass to King. And McLemore kicks to Cousins. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Now, here is Landry. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Collison with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. They set the screen. McLemore, the pass to Cousins. Drills the elbow jumper. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now, here's Marshall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Landry. Back to Thompson. And he gets it to go.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here is Collison. Collison off the pick from King. The drive by Collison. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To the left wing. The screen from Thompson. Okafor sets the pick for Marshall. To the paint. And it's Okafor missing. Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that misses. That would have put him up. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Knicks in New York.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Sacramento with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Right wing, 6 to shoot. Left side, Collison. He dishes it to McLemore. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. McLemore's got 5 points so far.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
And thank you, Doris. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
76ers trailing. Here's Marshall. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The screen from Thompson. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Collison. Here's Okafor. It's rebounded by McLemore. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Here is Caspi. He's covered by Thompson. Back to King. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. First in field goal percentage. First in fewest. Doing missed shots, but more importantly, they convert a good percentage of them.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Now, here's Roten. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York.
And also, give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Clarkson off a pick from King. Out to the wing. Outside, Bellinelli. Count that one. And now it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Marshall dishes to Roten. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Kings. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Oklahoma City right behind them, just one spot down.
And I think for Sacramento, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty people do.
Clarkson passes to King. Puts the move on. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Jackson kicks to Noel. Here's Embiid. The basket drops and he gets fouled. The Kings trail by 3. They've got Noel. Tony Roten out there with Kendall Marshall. Then there's Okafor, and it's Bowman in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's King. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Okafor with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. It's tipped. Bowman passes to Okafor. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Okafor's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Philadelphia. King outside. They set the pick. Kicks it to Cousins. Back to King, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Caspi.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And guys, there can't afford too many of those in a close game like
Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Collison off the pick from King, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Already he's looking at his third foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Kings have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Jackson. Here's Holt. Hits it from three-point range. And the Kings lead by 3.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now Bellinelli. 6 points for him. Here's King. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. King's got his third basket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Roten's checked in. And here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Here's Bellinelli. King left side. Intercepted. One-on-one here. With some arc. King with the block. Pass to Clarkson. Releases. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Kings in third.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And the second free throw, good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Now here's Jackson. 23 points for him the last game against New York.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
That's good.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Kings leading now by 3. Now here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Passes it to King. And stolen by Noel. Here's Roten. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9-point game his last outing. Here's King. And the layup's good off the glass. King's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Embiid the screen. Covington dishes to Embiid.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Noel. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. Averaging 9 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now. They still haven't hit one this quarter.
And he sinks the second. The Kings have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit up the floor. He had 58 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Roten kicks to Covington. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's Clarkson after the Sixers pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, kept alive by Sacramento. Now Bellinelli. 6 points for him. Puts up a 3. And the first half. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Without question, Tony Roten displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
On the court for Sacramento. Allison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. Caspi is out there with King. And it's Cousins in at the 5. Okafor. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And so here's Sacramento. After the Sixers pick up 2. From deep, McLemore. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And that's now 11 points for Ben McLemore. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Marshall kicks to Thompson. Here's Okafor. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
I like the way they handled themselves in that overtime period, Greg. They had a whole lot left in their game in that extra period.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Now the pass to Bowman. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Now here's Collison. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. King with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Collison. Pass to Cousins. Fires at the elbow. And yep, a couple bounces, and it falls. Cousins has got 10.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Cousins pulls it in.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Outside Collison. He kicks to Cousins. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for the Beast. First in rebounding, second in field goal percentage. And he has ways to get the ball in the basket. Right now ranked 3rd in the league in points per game.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well. I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the paint.
Now here's Collison. There's the screen. Back to King. 6 on the shot clock. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Timeout for the 76ers.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Chicago. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, 5 games behind.
And for Philadelphia, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or 2 later on, Greg, they can start to break out of that pack.
Okafor gets the bucket and the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
76ers have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, he's got 10 points and 1.
The Kings trail by 3. Clarkson with the ball. He has 7. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Pass to King. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Feeds it to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Hotsauceyj, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento. There's a screen by Noel. Jackson drives in. King with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball. And Tony Roten gets the whistle there. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
King outside. Good ball. And Hotsauceyj throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there, Craig, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yes,
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. There's a good screen. Clarkson kicks to Caspi. And it's Noel with the rebound. The 76ers lead. And here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And Noel throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Clarkson off a pick from King. Clarkson passes to King. Cannot hit. And Philadelphia the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Jackson kicks to Covington. The tray. And that one's good. Covington's got 12.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
King outside. Stolen by Jackson. At the top of the key, NB. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Yeah, it certainly paid off. I mean, free throws and foul trouble for your opponents. Come on now. That's a winning recipe all day long.
6 to shoot. King left side. Will it go? That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
1:15 left to play in the third. Here's Roten. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's blocked. Now here's Roten. He's covered by King. Caspi dishes to Hotsauceyj. Clarkson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead. Roten, the pass to Noel. To the left side wing. Embiid the screen. Here's Covington. He's got 12. There's the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
There's the pick. Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Now Roten. And it's off the back rim. No good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. We've got Kendall Marshall. Carl Landry is out there with Okafor. Then it's Thompson, and it's Bowman in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Okafor, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
At the line for your 76ers, Okafor.
And he can't get the first shot.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot. Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
Collison with it. Up top, Cousins. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Okafor. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Picked by Okafor. Here's Landry. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
4 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. Misses off the right iron.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Bowman. He's covered by Collison. And his offensive struggles continue.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Cousins kicks to McLemore. There's the pick. Back to Cousins. Lets it go from 11. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Bowman passes to Okafor. The jump hook, and it's Okafor again missing. The Kings trail by 4. Out to the wing. McLemore inside the line. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 7th assist in the game. Marshall with it. Working on Collison. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Dishes it to Cousins. Off target from the baseline. Philadelphia leading by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Bowman. No good with the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And there's the feed to Clarkson. Here's Cousins. Here's King. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And the Kings making a change here. Bass is checked in.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, "I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys." Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
King left side to take the lead. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Some fantastic numbers here for the Beast. 11 rebounds, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Okafor sets the pick for Marshall. Here's Bowman. Off target from outside.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Marshall dishes to Landry. Landry, a screen on Collison. And Marshall kicks to Thompson. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Bass with a screen for Collison. To the middle. Up off the screen. Lets it go from deep. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Marshall with it. Picked up by Collison. Landry with the screen. Marshall passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter. Outside Collison. To the middle. Here's King, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Landry, a screen on Collison. Here's Marshall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Collison. At the top of the key, Cousins. Inside, here's King. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Landry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Marshall dishes to Okafor. Off the left rim and out. Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The drive by Collison. Good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Bowman passes to Marshall. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Caspi, he's checked in for Brandon Bass. Here's Collison. He feeds it to Cousins. The 19-foot shot. Another shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Thompson kicks to Okafor. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Take a look at the game for Okafor. He's got 17 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Right side, Collison. And he gets it to go.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Marshall. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Collison. The dish to Cousins. Fires from 14. Here's King, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oof, this guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Passes to Caspi to take the lead. No luck. 76ers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Cousins against Okafor. And here's Marshall from the arc. And it's King with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Now here's Collison. Defense right on him. Good. And here is Marshall. And there's the pass to Bowman. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Outside Collison. The 3. That doesn't go either for Collison. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Landry with the screen. And Thompson kicks to Landry. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Okafor.
Nerlens Noel.
The Kings trailing. Outside Collison. In the corner, it's McLemore. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Marshall with it. He's against Collison. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Marshall dishes to Landry. King with the block. Now here's Collison. Up top, McLemore. He dishes it to Casper. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's King. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kings got the game tied up here for the Kings.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 of 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
On the wing, Thompson. .153 left in the game. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Carl Landry picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Collison. Pass to King. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Noel passes to Marshall. There's a screen by Noel. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 2. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Collison kicks to Cousins. Puts it up from 12, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, crucial basket there, and as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it down.
Well, I don't doubt that they clearly recognize that, and because they do, they're going to continue to milk it.
Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Collison. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Bowman. No luck. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Down low. Here's Landry. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kicks it to Casper. Outside Collison. Cousins against Noel. Cousins, no good. Here's Marshall. Knocked away. Noel dishes to Marshall. No good from three-point territory. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. So Sacramento will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Sacramento. Collison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. King is out there with Caspi. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 spot. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. It is going to be very interesting to see if those adjustments swing this overtime period in one direction or the other. Kevin, back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The 76ers trail by 3. Right side Landry. Good on the 13-footer. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Collison, the pass to King. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one is off. And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And Marshall kicks to Okafor. Picked by Okafor. Marshall dishes to Okafor. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. And that's now 20 points for Jahlil Okafor. Here's Collison. Pass to Cauley Stein. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Landry, a screen on Collison. Here's Marshall. Here's Okafor. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Okafor's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. And McLemore kicks to Collison. Passes it to King. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Landry's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now Marshall. Down low, Okafor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Okafor's got 6 points in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And it's good. One through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, Darren Collison in this one, 10 points and 9 assists. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
Andrew with the screen, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Kings have gone a stellar 4 of 5 from the floor since the start of overtime. The drive by Collison to the paint. Good ball movement here by the Kings. No good from Caspi.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
On the pass to Bowman. Lock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Collison off the pick from King. Down low. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And that's 31 points for Freak.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Okay, now let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Here's Marshall. Andrew with the screen. Marshall passes to Bowman. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. For Sacramento, they've gotten things started superbly in overtime, hitting 5 of their first 7 shots. The drive by Collison. King left side. And Okafor with the block. Marshall with it. Right wing. Here's Landry. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Collison. He kicks it to McLemore. Knocks down the trifecta.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Here's Marshall. Landry kicks to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Here's Bowman. The 76ers with another miss. So it's the Kings taking the W.
Gentlemen, I'm here with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
Well, his ability to get into the paint and get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.